Hello everyone, my name is Gurveen Kaur and I am lecturer at Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology. So today we will be studying second chapter of environmental studies, that is energy resources. The weightage of this chapter is 16 marks. So I'll suggest you all to go through this chapter very thoroughly because a maximum weightage is carried through this chapter. So maximum questions can be asked in exam. So better go through thoroughly through each and every concept. So whatever content is available or given in your syllabus, I have mentioned over here, which you all are going to study in this chapter. First main thing is natural resource. What is natural resource you all are going to study, and what are the different types of natural resources: forest, water, energy, land, mineral resources. After studying natural resources, we will be covering other resources like renewable. What are the renewable resources, what are non-renewable resources, and what are cyclic resources. Now once covering the resources, then we will be studying what are the effects and causes of depletion of these resources. Why? Due to increasing population, the use of this resources is also more. Even you all can say due to careless attitude of the people, excess amount of resources are being used, so it is having certain effect to the environment. After studying the causes and effects, we will be moving on to solutions. What solutions should be used? After this, different type of energy forms you all are going to study. And once we study energy forms, it is very important to know how to conserve this type of energy. Again, we want to store the energy, we want to use a different techniques so that conservation is possible. After this, the last part will be overuse of natural resources and its impact on the environment. I have already mentioned that natural resources are limited in nature, and due to overuse, it is having a certain impact on the environment. So that impact we will be studying what it can cause to the environment. So let's move on to our first and the main topic, that is natural resources. Now when we talk about natural resources, what main thing comes to your mind? Like air, water, sunlight. What all these things are? These are the natural resources. A natural resources, you can say it is a resource which is available naturally, where no interaction, no interference of human is required. It is created naturally without any interference, and it is available easily in our environment. So we are not creating natural resources. Just keep this thing in mind, that we are not making natural resources. We are just gathering the natural resources which is available on the earth, and then we are making it useful to the environment, converting it into different ways, and we are making it useful to the environment. Now these resources are created due to different characteristics. These characteristics are given over here. It can be magnetic, it can be gravitational, it can be electrical. Means different forces or properties, like magnetic properties due to gravitational force. Different characteristics are basically, you can say, responsible for creation of the natural resources. And on earth, I have already mentioned that we get atmosphere, we get sunlight. Atmosphere plays very important role, that also I have mentioned. We get water. Even in water, certain percentage is available. Land, different lands are there, and this land is having different minerals. I have already explained you all, like crust. The earth crust, it is divided into two parts. Okay, oceanic crust, terrestrial crust. And in this crust, we are getting different minerals which are very useful. All these things are, you can say, are connected to each other. Okay, we are getting land, we are making that land fertile. Fertile land is available, and on that land, what we can do, we can create, we can do vegetation, crops. So all this cycle is interconnected to each other. Okay, now we know one thing, that uh, natural resources are available, right? But all the places are not having all the natural resources. Earth as a vast is, you can say, all resources are not available in all the places. If we are not having a certain natural resource, available to us, what we try to do, we try to make use of a substitute of that resource. And even if that is not possible, then trading is done. Then the resource is being traded from other countries to our country so that we can fulfill the requirement of that resource. One of the example can be Gulf countries. Gulf countries are very important for which type of resources? For oil resources. They are very famous and very important, and you'll many percentage of our population work in Gulf countries in that area for oil pulling, for oil factories. Many of our population is working over there. And your natural resources are, you all know, they are not infinite. Okay, they are limited. Okay, and one example I can give, that how we are related to natural resources. Now we are getting very clean water in our day-to-day life. BMC water we are getting. Okay, clean water is available to our we are having clean water. Some people are getting for 1 hour, and in some places 24-hour water supply is available, but storage is done. Either you have 1 hour or 24 hours. Okay, that is a clean water which help us to lead a healthy life. But if you all have ever imagined, if in case we are getting water which is not clean, dirty water is supplied to our home, what will happen? People will fall ill. Yes or no? So these resources, they play a very important role in our day-to-day life. Now air, fresh air is also a very important part. Oxygen also, oxygen also plays an important part. Either you can say oxygen is available for free, we are not having any cost for that. But if oxygen is not there, human can survive? No, it is not possible. So these resources, they play a very important role in our life, and they has a very huge impact. Okay, now if trees were not available, then wood was not available. And what is happening due to that? Deforestation is also taking place. So that is one of the drawbacks that we are going to study in the future. So these were what basically natural resources is all about. The next part which we all are going to study is type of natural resources. We have now done what natural resources is. There are 5 types we are going to study. First one is the forest resource, second one will be the water resource, third one will be the energy resource, fourth one will be the land resource, and fifth one will be the mineral resource.